Y'all shit ain't pop up.
Hold on, let me see.
I forgot the fucking. Matter of fact, it's in the pod. You should be able to just press the PlayStation button and watch it. Oh no, I'm bugging. I'm feeling like Leonardo, let me paint the picture. I might need a bottle on the road to success. I can feel the throttle. That Michael lands low, hundreds in the envelope. Type when I write. And that old man had to change her heart. Wish he knew it back from the start. Like, looked around, seen his wife on the military all over the whole compound. Soon as he seen it, I swear it, I mean it. My members go quicker than dominoes. He in jail. Everyone falling like dominoes. Y'all been killing it. Y'all been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Y'all been flicking that bitch. Y'all been with this. Y'all been killing it. Y'all been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Y'all been flicking that bitch. Y'all been with this. Y'all been killing that, flicking that. Y'all been flicking that, flicking that. Y'all been killing that, flicking that. I don't know. I've never seen that option before. But I would probably say yeah, because if not, then you probably get behind us. Pause. Like why we probably see this shit like a couple seconds before you. You're gonna be like, oh, they be waiting to see the play. Yeah, exactly.
I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL.
Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Evergreen State and CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Steven Hauschka about set to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Time with Devontae Freeman. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. With the way Matt Ryan was throwing it against the Packers, they didn't really need Devontae Freeman's legs on the ground. 14 carries, 42 yards, 42 through the air as well, receiving them.
And that's the key, the 42 through the air, because it tells you that Devontae Freeman is a multi-dimensional back. And that's exactly what Atlanta needs in their offense. They can spread the field, run it inside with him and Tevin Coleman, or throw it to them as well.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind, partner, that he's one of the best receivers in the league, if not the best. And the argument's going to be short. It's a small sample. Julio Jones right there at the top because of his ability to do everything. Catch it, run it, his strength running patterns. How about the way he knocks people off of routes and continues them and finishes in the end zone?
He did all of that against Green Bay. A beautiful toe tap in the end zone for 1 touchdown. And then stiff-arming tacklers down the sideline. At 73 yards to the house, he was something.
And it's interesting you mentioned the toe tap. That people thought maybe his effectiveness would be limited because of a toe injury. We saw no ill effects against Green Bay in the NFC Championship game.
On second down, Ryan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Patrick DeMarco, the fullback, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down. On third down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Oh.
Pick up the first first before he's
fuck
taken
outta
down at
here.
the 27. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
You see it now?
Running game. It's Freeman. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster.
I had to call
it all depends on how the game
up.
is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now Ryan on second down. Ryan hit.
Feedback. Oh my God, pick it up.
He picked it up. And
Yeah,
these
that's a
guys
good
will
stick.
take over at their own 44-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
They were making progress.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons.
What timeout, huh?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first.
I see the delayed reaction, what you're talking about when we talk.
They don't
And
play.
the
I need
coach
to
has
two
decided
timeout.
to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red
Color
flag.
back. Was he out? He still got the ball. Fuck out of here. The ball never left his hand. Where he with? Where he throwing it at? That nigga lost that shit. Call it right.
After review of the play,
You know they right about it.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a
bro,
timeout
what?
in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took
They
the
don't
advice of
play.
the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Hit as he threw it. Charles, that ball's got to come out quicker.
It does, and the way that that happens, know where you need to go with the ball in pre-snap. Has to read the coverage, has to have a great idea so he knows he can get rid of it right now to an open receiver.
Because he had no back in there to protect him with that 5-wide set.
So you know it should become your own blitz control because you got
Julio Jones all alone. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
the well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch. They love those rack yards.
The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's first and goal. They run. Devontae Freeman. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And that was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he
Put
gets
him in it. It's zone, nigga.
touchdown Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman.
Dude told me.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Oh, this
That'll be taken in the end zone.
that how they came down the ball?
And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback.
Never went out.
And here comes Seattle taking the field, led by Russell Wilson.
He's
in
out of
Atlanta.
bounds. I know why
in the
he said that,
playoffs
but
where their season ended, he
touchback.
was under heavy pressure all game. Did throw 2 touchdown passes, but also 2 interceptions.
And I think what we saw was a microcosm of the
Same shit. If it was the
2016
safety,
season where
that
things
man
had
out of bounds.
shifted to
Same
where the
shit.
Seattle offense was running
I never
through
came out.
Russell
I never came
Wilson.
out
He
though.
was
I
the
fucking almost did.
fulcrum of the whole thing. But they really need to get their running game
Yeah, I was
going
trying to down the
again. They have to
fucking
keep
ball, but I
retooling
guess you
the
couldn't down it.
offensive line
I was
and
dumbass
run
nigga
it
and
as
catch it the
tailback
first time.
centric, and then let Russell work off of that.
That shit was crazy.
First carry for Thomas Rawls. He takes this for 3 to the 29. On the tackle that time, Tyson Jackson. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. The play clock's running down. Now it's Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, tough loss for the Seattle Seahawks on the road at Atlanta in the playoffs. But Doug Baldwin, you know he's always going to compete. 5 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Try to keep them in the game.
Earlier you were talking about the offense running through Russell Wilson. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. They run with a power back, Rawls. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
In motion is the tight end, Graham. They'll send the tight end in motion left. In motion goes the tight end. Now Wilson on first down. They set up the screen to Rawls. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 2nd and 5. In motion is the tight end Graham. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. In motion is the tight end Graham. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. In motion is the tight end Graham. On first down, Procise. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Wilson. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run down here with Procise. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. In motion is the tight end Graham. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Wilson, the tight end, goes in motion. Time running out here on the play clock. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Paul Richardson, a a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Brandon, one thing we run into in sports all the time is people discussing whether teams achieved all that they can achieve. And for the Atlanta Falcons in recent years, I think a lot of people thought they were underachievers. They erased that with this year's playoff run to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, last year had the hot start to the season, petered out, and just when they've been able to get to the playoffs, haven't been able to get over that proverbial hump. I think they're over that hump.
Yeah, I think in this recent run, and this is what I'm talking about maybe since about 2005 or so, they did have one NFC Championship game appearance against San Francisco, but many thought they should have won that one. Now, they're on to the Super Bowl in 2017. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. To play in a tightly contested first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
Huh? Who cares? It will.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Here's Matt Bosher now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
On second down, here's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Now Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. A gain of 8 and a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Yo.
1st down, this is Rawls. And he's got some space here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now Wilson on second down. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They brought in an extra defense.
Yo, can that shoot him? Can that shoot him?
When it got that new fresh crispy thing.
You ain't got no light, bro.
They're using stove.
You got light?
Nah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That's cold?
Grab a cup. Yeah. Get a cup. Huh? It was cold. And now you smoke, bro. Got this shit going on with my mouth right now. I ain't gonna smoke with you no more. I think that shit's starting now. Huh? Nah, grab one of the glasses. You know, home, I think that shit starting to come out. I think I just tasted that shit like 2 minutes ago. Pause. Back at it. Top off. Just give up by mistake. You ready?
Back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Shoot.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And finds his man, Baldwin. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Caught the timeout by accident, bro. And that's the funny shit. I didn't see the time. I actually called timeout by accident. You ain't supposed to.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we will send you eastward to Orlando. Now, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get them right to quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
You got to go to work?
That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Falcons set to get things rolling on defense again here. We are all even on the scoreboard, so I guess sort of just a blank slate as we start the 3rd.
You just exhale at the half and start over. Come out with some excitement and try and set the tone with your defense.
Go back.
They come out here in the eye. Wilson, and that is incomplete. We got a breather here to talk conference championship games for a second, and the games were not close at the end. I know some people wanted really tight games, but you have to respect Atlanta and New England. From the word go, dominant.
And not only were they dominant, it was against teams who came in as the hottest teams in the league. Green Bay had won 8 games in a row. Pittsburgh had won 9 games in a row. New England, Atlanta, as you said, right from the start, established their dominance and continued it throughout each game.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. To throw is Wilson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Wilson on first down. Complete out right to Kurtz. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, Rawls. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Now it's Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. A gain of 6 there on first. Back to the ground attack. It's Rawls. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
Oh, come on, baby.
A tendency breaker.
We got a nice little drive going. Shit. Dang.
Now it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Wilson. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. On third down, Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. Boy, he can get hurt.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense.
Bend but don't break.
Disrespect the guard with that 623, man. Come on, man. Out of here, man.
I knew it was one of my numbers, but I didn't think you paid my birthday. That's crazy. So your birthday, right? It's coming. It's coming. I played 236 too. That's crazy. No, I said I played that, but I didn't play it. We went to the liquor store too. I like that. I should play some numbers. And didn't. And we still had time when we was in there, right?
12 plays were run out of. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away.
Get it, baby.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here.
Fuck.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Get it.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant. A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
Now Ryan on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
Oh, good.
Freeman, they're not going to get him.
Well, you be trying to do too much, man.
Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Yeah, that's a fact. I was good, nigga. What, you bought that afterwards? Cut it, cover. You talk to his mother, you said?
Here's Bryant for the extra point.
Yeah.
And that makes it 14-10.
At all, bro. Yeah. I said, yeah.
So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman. touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's Russell Wilson in the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle. Loosen
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Vic Beasley, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Wilson throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Third and long. It's Wilson. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And now a low liner, I think he mishit it. Taken right around the 44. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
I can't get a problem with the same thing happening with the other controller. Fuck, man.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Second down, and the offense needing 5 yards. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. They come up in an offset eye. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. They come out here in the eye. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Atlanta.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman from 17 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a play fake here on first down. Going up top. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And this throw will be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Jaron Reed forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. So with that miss, Charles, you have to figure their fate. It might be sealed.
Yeah, you needed 2 scores. So you take the field goal first and then worry about getting the ball back. But that may not matter now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Rawls. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
A good pick up there. 26
yards. That side of his head.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front.
No, man. That shit was crazy, dude.
Other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Oh, come on, bro. Thank you. Brilliant.
Red zone opportunity. In motion is the tight end, Graham. Now Wilson on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Look at the spin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. And quickly they get to the line. On the ground, rolls. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. On second down, here's Wilson. It's off the mark, incomplete.
Fucking touch me, nigga.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Rolls. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rolls taking it in. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Thomas Rawls who finishes it off with a touchdown run.
That fake one around the poor ball. The 52 fake out jump.
Hauschka to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back, as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say
now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down following the run. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. first kick 47. This one looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Falcons defense gearing up as they take the field. They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
On second down, Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Go and get the money, go and get the money.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Coleman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never...
All right, I got to go to work. Yo, ho. Oh, he left.
We'll call that cheerleader ass dude. Hey, you ain't had nothing, okay?
Last couple hours.
This shit right there. Shit getting out there, champs working on those shit. Got the little running game now. bring some. When I called out, I was in the hospital. I told him, I went to the hospital, it was taking too long, I left. This. Conditioner after Saturday night, right? So I couldn't make it to work Sunday.
Yeah.
Wife be tight of me. I spoke my mind about that now. She said some shit about now. Listen, I was like, all right. She's still a kid. I don't give a fuck. Fuck if she don't get it, you gotta keep working. You go home with her, she don't get it. All right, I quit. I give up. Moms don't give up, man. Don't got no choice. This bullshit you don't put your parents through, and I don't put my parents through. You don't give up. You know, we got high expectations for her, but if she don't get it that first, all right, man. You don't gotta be ready to knock a block over every time, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. What you're doing is making she's scared of you already.
Yeah, I can actually that shit is kind of stuff.
That shit is worse. Like, she's scared of you. I know she's scared of you.
It pissed me off. When you scared of them,
What up, man? Man, I see a little comment you putting up on the side of the Jeep and all that, man. Kick his ass, bro. Now there's 2 rows. I thought it was just 1 row. Yeah. I don't know, you had to turn the mic off for that game?
Nah, the mic's still on.
The mic? No, we didn't hear you said it. It was on, you sure?
You heard him in the beginning.
You heard you in the beginning for a hot second when you said you could see shit and all that.
Fire, I mean that. Fire.
Shit, you saw the whole game? Right. Yeah, I know. I think bro got work to do. But just never you doing something.
Oh my God, I got it.
So I guess
I still got some. I got something I can do.
I mean, y'all niggas, you want your rematch, you know? You got to do that? Cool. Yeah, I'm going to use my right now. Shit, now everybody for me, blood. Let me play with good joystick too.
I ain't getting nothing in.
So get good joint, that man, crispy thing. See what's wrong with that kicking shit, man.
I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what.
You have X space. How much everyone could have been?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band. And we need all the ladies to report on the dance floor. And you know my slogan. No fighting tonight. Want you to
Stay out. Okay. Copy.
Is that wild? The shit was probably coming through my headphones when he was talking.
I might cut this shit off halfway through the game because I don't like this.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports.
This microphone shit.
We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Ryan's Falcons. So with that, we'll send you out to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, home of the Dirty Birds, where we bring in the two men who will call the action. And that's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
It's where you was at yesterday when you scored 0.
Since 1992, there's a look inside the Georgia Dome,
Never.
just on the outskirts of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
Heard you. I know you went and did your homework. Been watching me.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And
I don't jump
at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Throwing now is Carr. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And defensively, here are the
Bad
starters for the Atlanta Falcons. And this is a group that
you want
has
a train
lot
playing,
of
nigga?
youth. 7 of the starters, either first or second year guys, and boom, they're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
And they fit perfectly with head coach Dan Quinn's scheme on defense. And his collaboration with the front office of the Falcons to get younger and quicker on that side of the ball has propelled them to the Super Bowl. Think about Vic Beasley leading the league in sacks at outside linebacker. Keanu Neal as a safety, and Deion Jones can flat out run in the middle.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. It finds Crabtree for the completion. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On first down, Murray. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play
you ready?
or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Oh, yeah, boy. Come over there on the table.
Again, it's Murray. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Okay. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Now Carr, and now the ball's out. Carr lost it, fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
I ain't recovered, buddy. 19-yard loss.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. He's got time. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in.
You know it ain't nothing sweet over there, boy.
Trying on fourth down, but to no avail. And this crowd into it early.
Ben, don't break, you heard?
On the opening drive of the football game.
You on the train, man. You on the 4 train playing me, man.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run for the first time with
That's your
Freeman.
best bet.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Freeman get busy.
13 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
This time Ryan will throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons are going to get a first.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
I don't know that
He
nigga.
challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt.
Oh.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Should have went for that shot.
Well, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out, it's not the case.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Let's see what his offense can do. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
All right, bro. Have a good one. Be safe.
Murray the lone setback. Carr. A right side catch by Crabtree. 15 yards there for number 15. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
First down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down now after the incompletion. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Over the middle.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's third down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And he dropped it. Now he was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Well, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. One receiver to the left is Cooper. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is incomplete. Well, you know, Charles, understandably, all the talk right now about the Super Bowl. Don't forget this week the Pro Bowl as well, down in Orlando. New location, back to the old format, AFC versus NFC.
And I like that. Now you don't have teammates having to play against teammates. I think it's more recognizable for the fans watching the game, so that should be fun. But also, how great is it that for our friends here at Madden, the game is right here in Orlando. So we can just pop over, check out practices, check out all the events leading up to the game. That should be a whole lot of fun. And it stamps Orlando as a big league city. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before it lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
Tackle made by Perry Riley. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on fourth down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Four yards remaining now on second down. Murray the lone setback. Here's Carr to throw. And hauled in here by Rivera. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
go.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. Jeez,
Ben, don't break.
Let their guys get a drink of water. All right, 3rd quarter. Let's get to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. They come up in an offset eye, and they're going to go soft on the corners. On 2nd down, Ryan finding time. Caught on the right side by Jones. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Ryan is going to get this one out to his fullback. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it'll give the Falcons a first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
He's got time in the pocket. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first, or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
Oh, man.
They do go for it. It's Carr. It finds Crabtree for the completion. 14 yards there on the pickup.
Fourth down. I was 4th down.
Somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here was the 4th down. They were hoping to get the stop, get the football.
Just got an interception.
Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
You saw what I saw?
Carry of the game now, Murray. And his rough
you saw that shit?
continues. He's going nowhere again. That's going to go as a loss of a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm bugging.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I
That
don't
was a
usually
crazy,
advocate
that was a crazy glitch right there.
But here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game. And if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it
That was crazy.
They go with Murray again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Marquette King now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
A nice carry there of 15 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Good shit, buddy.
Caught by Perry Riley, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Carr, and he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end.
Goal line, boy.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Really strong, effective run there out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field. That's why the coordinator is relying on some of the assistants to tell him what offensive personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly. They weren't able to stop him on that run. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Freeman. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now it's Freeman. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you've got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play, only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front, the linebackers, everyone got involved to force a 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They come out here in the eye. On the keeper, here's Ryan. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them up and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. This time Ryan will throw. It's complete to Jones. And a pretty nifty hurdle there before he's brought down. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
They come up in an offset eye. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Freeman again, a first down carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw it. Oh, it's complete. A turnover would really help there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Freeman again. touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now, after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down following the incompletion. Back to throw, Carr. And this is intercepted. And
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory.
I know you hear me, man.
5-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back.
I know you hear me, man.
They're in a good spot. Two-possession game, barely, but a two-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security.
I know you hear me, man.
Not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch. But they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Ryan to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Back-to-back shutouts, kid. They don't even hear me no more. My mic on? Is the mic on? Is the mic on? No.
The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada.
Hey, Blood, wake up for 1 second, man.
To do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's
good game, champ.
That goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
That's the point. Again.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Hello. Yo. Alright. Yo.
Play Roe now. Roe ready. Roe took a nap. He ready to go. Roe said he going back to his Giants, man. He gonna stop playing with niggas, man. Alright, nigga said he ready for you, boy.
Said he ready?
Yeah.
I'm trying to stop this shit.